Welcome back to the Raceway, everyone. You're watching Race Day. It's 10 races getting underway at 6:15 Eastern. Another edition of Survivor Tuesday, of course. HPI play of the day. Let's go up to race number 7. Number 2, Katie's Gal. Decent value on the morning line here. Was really good in early April here with a pair of gate-to-wire victories. She showed a little bit more last time out. That has me thinking she's sitting on a win. Plus, she gets class relief and an improved post here. Rob Shepard on for trainer Ted McDonnell. 2, Katie's Gal, race 7. Tonight's HPI play of the day for HPI Bet on Western Fair District. Early pick 3 starting in race number 1. Down to the opener there. Great looking field of fillies and mares. Preferred 2 action. Hey, Bourbon Sealster is back. She's got that outside post 6 assigned to her. I'm also using 1 Teacher's Vet, who was really good in her last couple. She's sitting on a win. The 2 Hammock Feisty certainly jumped up last time out to win in 55-3. Those are my 3 to kick it off. We're 3 deep in race number 2. There is a key scratch in there. Number 1, My Girl Jackie, comes out. 4 deep in the 3rd, 2 complete. Early pick 3. Early pick 4 starts in the 3rd. Stay on the same 4. Then I've found keys in races 4 and 5. In the 4th race, the 6 Catch and Ace. That's a really, really nice filly. Unbeaten. She's 3-3. 3 for 3 right now. Over in the 5th race, it's the 8 Falls Creek. Second best there in the career debut. And yeah, I'm all over that one. So a couple of keys throughout this early pick 4. 4 deep in race 6. Won't cost you a whole lot at all. You might as well play it for the $1 ticket at 16 even. 7th race starts a late pick 4. We're 3 deep in a couple, 4 deep in the other 2. If we get to race number 10, it's a 5, 6, 8, or 9. Number 5, Rock Stars, Megastar, has been showing good form in recent starts. Taking a short break right now. We'll come back with a whole lot more. Assistant Racing Manager Greg Gangle joining us for the second part of the show. We're going to set up the Camluck Classic and some possible starters. Stick around.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards,
There we go.
and more.
Hey, welcome back to the pregame show. Everyone, you're watching Race Day. Now joining me, Assistant Racing Manager Greg Gangle. Myself, I'm your track announcer Shannon Doyle with you. Wagering menu for tonight, low 15% takeout, and these high fives continue to pay real well here all through last season and into 2018, Greg.
Yeah, even our pick 3 to kick off the card is always very attractive among horse players. Again, the early and the late pick 4. Then, as always, we got the super high fives as well.
You betcha. The go-to wagers are that pick 3 play right up front. We guaranteed to pool at $2,500, but you know what? These early pick 3s throughout our Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, they've been in the $6,000, $7,000, and $8,000 range.
It's more or less just to lure, just to let horse players know that, hey, we're playing in the guaranteed money. So we're just reassuring it to them, but again, they far exceed the guarantee.
We've been getting some early play for races, TVG south of the border, of course, all 10 on HPI, so that certainly helps.
Exactly. We always appreciate the support from our friends south of the border.
All right, Greg. Busy month of May up and coming here, and it all starts up this Friday night. One of our popular events here. It's a Wall of Fame. Of course, we got the seniors up today at the top of the fair for their final Seniors Day event, but Wall of Fame night, Bridge Street, one of the top iron horses of all time that has been here in London.
I've watched him for many years growing up as a kid, being in the London area, and Bridge Street dominated the free-for-all ranks here at the Raceway, the Western Fair District, for a number of years, locally conditioned by Scott McNiven. We're going to honor him this Friday, and he himself, in good health, is going to be present on track. He's going to lead a post parade and be a part of the presentation as well.
Right on. I spoke to caretaker Kim McNiven just moments ago, and she says they're going to hook him up tomorrow, see if we can get a harness on him.
Yeah, they'll see. He said he's got plenty of flesh, apparently. So hopefully they can get the belly band on.
Right on. A special Mother's Day matinee coming up this Sunday afternoon. Live racing underway at 1:15. Of course, a Mother's Day brunch top of the fair.
Exactly. It's always sold out, as it generally is. It's become a an annual thing here for our on-track experience, and it's something that we're certainly looking forward to.
Right on. And before we get to Camluck Classic, let's talk about the Drivers' Championship. Wednesday, May 16th, some of the, well, really the best drivers that are available for this event. The lineup is just incredible. Louis Philippois, Doug McNair, and Rob Shepard's been doing really well.
Yeah,
here.
absolutely. And from a handicapping perspective, not knowing what type of horses these drivers are going to be sit behind, I think it leaves the door very wide open from a handicapping perspective. Now, it's great to see some of our local guys being a part of it. You know, Alfie Carroll and Jay Harris and Bob McClure. And Bob's made his way over to Woodbine at Mohawk Park now. But then you got Doug McNair, Louis Waugh, you know, Shepa. I mean, we can talk about these drivers for you know, for as long as this pregame will last. So,
right,
but it's great to see.
It's an all-star lineup, and yes, indeed. Speaking of Woodbine Mohawk Park, we've got a replay from this past Saturday night. The best aged pacer in Canada right now. No question about it. Easy Lover Hanover. He's on quite a roll that's dating right back to November of last season. He's really good coming out in 2018. We're going to turn it up for Ken Middleton at Woodbine Mohawk Park. This is Saturday night's Top Class.
Now, Nirvana Sealster on top, a length and a half. Jameson popping plugs on Fool Me Once. He wants more get up and go from him. Right there from in third is Fine Diamond for Waugh. McNair continues to sit with Easy Lover Hanover. He is fourth inside. And the trailer from fifth is Ellis Park, waiting on Easy Lover Hanover to get out in front of him. And here he comes, Easy Lover Hanover now to the outside as they blaze past three quarters in 1:21 and 2. Off the turn and into the stretch. Henry goes to work now on Nirvana Sealster, brings them into the stretch. Fool Me Once is in the pocket spot. Easy Lover Hanover on the outside from in third. Ellis Park steamrolling late. They're in deep stretch. Nirvana Sealster. Easy Lover Hanover strikes the lead now. Ellis Park on the far outside with one late push. Easy Lover Hanover at the inside to do it again. 9 in a row for Easy Lover Hanover, and he's home in 1:48 and 1.
So there it is, Easy Lover Hanover. How do you like him, Greg?
48 and 1. He had a bit of a slow start last year, but this year is the exact opposite. I think 3 straight wins, including 48 and 1, and he never looked better.
Ben Wallace done an incredible job with this horse. Can we see him here on Saturday, May 26th in our Camluck Classic?
I spoke with Ben Wallace about him about 2 weeks ago, and he was rather excited.
Wow.
To get a phone call.
Oh.
and why not? This is a race that's in this horse's backyard. It's a $150,000 invitation. Obviously 9 straight wins. He has the credentials behind him. And I asked Ben if he had any interest in coming here, and he says, Greg, I'll be honest, this is the race I've been pointing him towards since back in December. He wanted to race him at Mohawk, Woodbine at Mohawk Park, you know, get him up into the preferred, and he's doing just that. And then his first major stakes tilt is right here at London. So yes, he is confirmed for May the 26th, and we're certainly excited to have him.
Right on. Me too. That's going to be so great. Wonderful to have a new sponsor on hand out. Sealster Farms coming in as our sponsor. It's a new race name, a new sponsor, and a new day for our biggest evening of racing.
Exactly, and what a better way to have a race than named after the great Camluck himself. And anytime you talk about Camluck, sure, you can talk about him as a racehorse, but I think what a lot of people will certainly solidify him as you know, one of the greatest, if not greatest Canadian sire of all time
for standardbred.
For standardbred racing, that's right. So, and you know, appropriately you know, local at Sealster Farms, just up the road, conditioned by Hall of Famer Bob McIntosh. And it just was so fitting that we renamed the past Molson Pace, now the Camluck Classic, and very thrilled and privileged to have Sealster Farms on board as a sponsor.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot here just for one moment.
You're not going to do that.
I am too. What does the Camluck Classic field look like thus far? How much are we ready to go public with? Easy Lover's coming. Easy Lover Hanover's coming.
We got 7 that I got to potentially talk about, right? So well, I'll give you a couple teasers.
Sure.
We'll talk about a couple.
You're talking about a press release coming out too later today?
We're going to talk about that as well.
Okay.
There will be a press release going out on Standardbred Canada, ustrotting.com later this evening with, we have a number of starters confirmed.
Nice.
We'll talk about a couple of them right now.
Okay, great. I get goosebumps talking about this. This is why I'm excited, right?
Our defending champ, bit of a legend, is confirmed to come back for conditioner Peter Tritton. I've been on the phone with him over the last couple weeks. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, said, yep, not a problem. He's going to come up for a week. He's going to come up Thursday. The race is Saturday. Then he's going to stay up here for a week because right after the following Saturday is the Battle of Lake Erie with our friends from Northfield. So he's going to go there. So it's great to have him coming up once again. And hey, why not? It recently second in the Levy final. He's yet to miss the board this season. His resume speaks for him.
He's a half-mile specialist.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the greatest in the world, I think.
Yeah. I mean, he's the type of horse that would certainly fit this racetrack. I know he had the rail last year and he did win, but regardless, he's certainly a horse that we've had on our radar for a number of months, and great to have the defending champ back.
One more. Give us one more.
Evening of Pleasure. If we're not going to have, or if we're also going to have last year's champ, Bit of a Legend, we went back 2 years to the track record holder, 50-3, Evening of Pleasure. The Connections reached out and said they expressed interest, and we're more than happy to have them.
Nice.
So, again, we talked about his credentials on a half. He raced in the Levy final. He
So
won a leg
honest.
of the Levy. Absolutely.
Leave
And
like
just shy of $1 million, I believe, in career earnings. So those are 3 horses that are confirmed for May the 26th. And
Right
again,
on.
we'll reveal a couple more horses tonight via a press release on Standard Canada, then maybe a couple more in a couple days.
Post time with Mike and Mike.
Yeah, Mike Carter.
They like the Raceway. We like them, the good guys, and they've got an online show Thursday mornings, 10:30 a.m. You're going to hit them up?
Yeah, that's right. Mike Carter reached out to me earlier today via email, asked if I would come on Post Time with Mike and Mike Thursday morning. I think I'm going to come on just after 11 o'clock in the morning, I believe. I'd have to double check that with my email, but we're going to talk about some starters.
You will reveal more.
Yeah, we'll reveal a couple more.
Nice.
And we pretty much have all but one spot to fill. So we're certainly very organized. We're certainly eager to see who will fill that final spot, and maybe somebody might reach out as well.
You know, it's a $150,000 invite, one spot open. It's certainly going to attract some attention over the next week or so.
Exactly, and what we did this year as well, any horse that finishes 6th, 7th, or 8th, we'll give them a $1,000 hitching fee. Right. If anybody's coming up from south of the border, just to cover some transportation costs for the week and so forth. So again, no starting fee. It's an overnight race for $150K. And we want to feature the best horses that we possibly can, and we're doing just that.
We're pretty much halfway there and then some.
Exactly.
Alrighty, Survivor Tuesday. Wanted you to do some selections today, and we're pretty much on the same page throughout here. We're going to quickly go through the program then. Race number 1 for Survivor Tuesday. I went 6 Bourbon Sealster because she's really good here in London. You went inside.
I went inside. I was going to go to Bourbon Sealster, but I just didn't like that effort last week. A 32nd final quarter. I think that she'll need to be better, but she returns to London. I went with Teacher's Vet from the rail. Okay, the second race, I went to the 2 Amethyst Sealster. This one inherits the rail now. It's a key scratch of 1. My girl Jackie, where are you going? I went with the 3 Campassion. Rob Fells is bringing them here, getting reclassified. Primetime Bob, as Gary Guy would say, is in the bike, so I'll give that one the nod.
All right, we're going to really wheel through the next half dozen races or so because we're both selecting the one keen as a bean to come right back here in the 3rd. Over into race number 4. Both of us like the 6 Catch an Ace. Really nice filly, unbeaten.
Yeah, absolutely. She has all the credentials to get the job done here. Very well bred as well.
Okay, the 5th race, number 8 Falls Creek, second best in the career debut. He's sitting on a win.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree.
Right on. Over into race number 6, the added distance race. Number 3 Clever Thing meets easier.
Scott Ray's been driving very well lately. I think he could be in store for a number of wins here tonight.
The Razor. Race 7 starts a late pick 4, Lion Somewhere feature for Mac Lily Farms.
That's right. Son of Sun Beach Somewhere. He won the cane there just a few years ago, standing for $2,000 just up the road.
Both of us selecting 2 Katie's Gal. Both of us selecting that one as our HPI play of the day.
Inside post.
8th race, back to the rail here. Ride Away Shark getting a bit of class relief and gets that rail advantage.
Top Barn, McNiven.
You bet. Over the 9th race, I went 3 April Bandit, who was very good last time out. Another one for the Razor for you.
I struggled with this race.
Yeah,
I thought this was the most wide open race of the program. I looked at Moon Lake. I looked at April Bandit. I looked at Here's to Jessica. I looked at them all. I could really, if I'm playing the pick 4, I'd hit the all button.
If you're playing that pick 4 and you hit it, you will get paid. It's setting up to be a very nice late pick 4 tonight in London. 10th and final, I went to the 5 Rockstars Megastar. You are going after the Razor tonight.
I think I'm getting him for the late double. Yeah, so Nate's Bucky. Ben LaMarche has been doing good things here. I like the fact that he's trailing. I think that you're going to see him aggressively handled.
Okay, great job, Greg. A pleasure to have you with us tonight. Baby on the way, due date?
Camelot Classic night. I told Blanchard I might be bailing out early.
Right on.
Yeah, so, but a couple weeks away, you're giving me goosebumps just thinking about it.
Shout-outs for the family?
I'm sure Anna and Taylor are going to be watching here tonight. I'm sure they're getting goosebumps just thinking about what I'm thinking about.
Oh,
baby
the
number
next,
2.
you know.
Another girl.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I'm doomed.
We've got a busy May.
Absolutely doomed.
We've got a busy May here at the race. You've got a busier May than anybody.
That's right. But that's all right.
Best of luck to you,
busy.
Anna, Taylor, and family there, and hoping for all the best. Let's go back and recap some pick 3, pick 4 playing very quickly now. 4 deep in the third race to complete an early pick 3. That one starting the early pick 4. Found some keys, both myself and Gangle liking the 6 and 8 in race number 5. I think you can key those in there to keep the price down on an early pick 4. Late pick 4 starting in that 7th race. 3 deep in a couple, 4 deep in the 8 and 10. Cameraman Trev anxiously standing by. Where are you going, Trev? Race 1, number 4, Fan Fave, Cameraman Fave, Pinky Tuscadero. Had open road a couple of starts ago, but it's a great race right off the bat to start things off wide open.
And I thought about going with her as my top pick as well. Just that outside post last week, I know it was a short field, but you know, they just come too much of a back half and wasn't able to pick up the pace. But you know, it could be different tonight from post 4.
Alrighty, great job on the show. Minutes away from the start of our program. Minutes away from your final call to winner for Survivor Tuesday. Always free to play online or on track. Hey, if they win this, any winner throughout the meet gets that great ticket to the grand finale, Camelot Classic Night, Saturday, May 26th. Closing boards. Everything you need is on our website. Programs, selections, video, more. Ticket ideas as well. Hit it up, westernfairdistrict.com. Good luck tonight.